How's it going? My name is Colin Winters. I'm the host of Panther Stats, and today I'm doing a quick standy-uppy video. I don't really have a lot of time today. I've been very busy. I, of course, had work this weekend, meaning I wasn't able to really watch the game, so that means I can't go too in-depth because I did watch it myself. And highlights don't really tell me all about the story and how things went. And then that also means that because I have to go somewhere today, that I am limited on the time of what I can. But in this video, we are going over the 29-21 loss to the Atlanta Falcons at home. And of course, yes, this hurts, and this pretty much puts the, spike inside our playoff chances. We're done for. I mean, we're now on the outside looking in. We had a chance before if we could have won out, but at this point, with how hard our schedule is going forward, of course we got the Bills and then the Bucks. That's gonna be just fucking butt clenchingly difficult to even have any wins against that. So at this point, we're just hoping that we don't end on only a 5-game win season like we have done. When it came to the game itself, from what I've seen, it was pretty much just sad in the beginning, but got better towards the end, but still we couldn't get it done. And this is also showing another big issue with the Panthers being the coaching and the quarterback position, not having enough synergy together, and also just for the fact that we have not seen the Panthers have a game where they have outcoached another opponent. That is a big issue. Of course, this is Rule's second season in the team, so he's not really on the hot seat yet. Everyone is always too quick to put people on the hot seat, but I would say that next year is definitely his make it or break it year, because we have more than enough talent to be good on this team, and we have talent in the quarterback position. Why aren't we seeing it on the field? Well, that's going to be a question to start talking about in the offseason. So, because I don't have my chair on right now, we are going to be looking at the stats. Of course, we're going to go over Falcon Stats first. Matt Ryan is criminally underrated, and we actually held him pretty all right. He was 19 completions out of 28 attempts, 190 yards and 1 touchdown. When it came to rushing, Cordero Patterson had 1658 for 1. We also held him pretty well. He's been going off the season. Mike Davis had 11 for 44. Quadre Olison had 523. Matt Ryan had 4 for 3. When it came to receiving, Russell Gage was their guy, 464. Kyle Pitts was 561. Mike Davis 542. Lee Smith 112. Tajay Sharp 17. Hayden Hurst 13 and a touchdown. And then Cordero Patterson again had 2 and 1. So when it came to the Falcons offensively, Panthers obviously just couldn't do enough to stop them, but it was an absolute shit show. There were turnovers that made it the score, but defense themselves once again continuously put in bad positions by the offense and the way they fall short, but they played as well they could. Can't really give them too much shit on it. When it came to the Falcons defensively, we had Deion Jones 5-1, Steven Means 4-1, Darren Hall 4-0. Foyesade Alukon, I don't know how to pronounce that. 3-4. Brandon Copeland 3-1. Dante Fowler Jr. had 3 for and a sack. Mike Pennell had 3. Duron Harmon had 3. 2-2 for Grady Jarrett. 2-0 for John Kaminsky. A.G. Terrell had 1-3 and an interception. Jalen Hawkins had 1-2. Fabian Morale had 1. Eric Harris had 1. James Faulters had 0-1, and then we had Michael Walker, who had 1 interception as well, putting 2 interceptions against the Panthers on the day. When it came to kick return, they had Avery Williams. He went for 1 for 38, and then, of course, Young Oko, he was fine, 3 for 3. That's all he needed to do. He did what he had to. And then Thomas Morstead, former Saints punter, going to the Falcons. He had 2 punts, one inside the 20 for 110 yards. And so hey, Thomas Morstead, good punter. We already know that because he's been punting for the Saints for a while. And all we're doing is just facing off against him on the Falcons now. Now for the Panther stats. The Panther stats aren't really too much to look at. Cam Newton went for 15 for 23, 178 yards, and 1 interception. And then, of course, P.J. Walker had to step in. He went for 6 for 12, 75 yards, 1 touchdown, but also, once again, another interception. Cam Newton on the ground, though, was a different story. 10 carries for 47 yards and a touchdown. Chuba Hubbard had 10 for 33 and a touchdown. Amir Abdullah had 4 for 16, and then PJ had 2 for -5. So didn't really do too good on the rushing there, but hey, at least he got a touchdown in the passing game. When it came to the receiving game, Robbie Anderson once again has found the football field. It has been a barren wasteland when it came to Robbie this season. We have not seen him after we paid him money, and now he finally has seen the football field again, found out how to get out of the locker room, and he is back on the football field, catching 7 balls for 84 yards and 1 touchdown. We also had DJ Moore catching the same amount with only, not catching the same amount, receiving the same amount of yards with 1 less catch, but no touchdown. Brandon Zilchard had 4 for 45. Tommy Triple had 2 for 23, Amir Abdullah had 2 for 17, and then Ian Thomas must have dropped 1 because he does that, and because he's on here with 0. And like I've said multiple times before in multiple different weeks, the defense, despite having points scored on them, is mostly because they are just constantly put in terrible positions due to the offense. Because here we have Shaq Thompson 9 for 2, Jeremy Chin 8-5, Derek Brown 4-0, Daquan Jones 4-0, Jermaine Carter 3-5, CJ Henderson 3-0, Justin Burris 1-2, Hassan Reddick 1-2, Morgan Fox 1-1, Brian Burns 1-1, Marcus Haynes 1-1, Miles Hartsfield 1, AJ Bouye 1, Rashawn Melvin 1, Stephon Gilmore 1, Phil Hoskins, you don't want him having to do too much. Keith Taylor 0-1, Gross Matos 0-1, and Brad Van Roy 0-1. When it came to kick returns, we had Amir Abdullah with 3 returns for 75 yards, 25-yard average. When it came to kicking, Zane Gonzalez, he kicked the 3 extra points that we needed just fine. And then Lachlan Edwards had 2 punts for 87 yards and 1 inside the 20. So not too bad there. It was just really the offense that really could not get it done for us. When it came to team stats, they had 318 yards to our 334. They had 190 passing yards to our 243. They had 128 rushing yards, though, to our only 91. They had 5 yards per play to our 5.4. When it came to first downs, we beat them by 1 with 21-20. Third down efficiency, they had that with 7-14, so they had 50% to our 411. When it came to fourth down efficiency, they had 2 for 2, we had 1 for 3. Total plays, they had 64 to our 62. So they had us by 1. Sacks allowed, we allowed only 1 sack. They allowed 0, though, so our pressure was not getting to Matt Ryan enough. We both punted twice. When it came to penalty yards, they had 6 penalties that totaled up to 60 yards, and we had 6 for only 45. We both lost 1 fumble, but we threw 2 interceptions to their 0, and when it came to time of possession, the Falcons dominated with 34-36 to our 25-24. Now, I'm not going to waste any more time rambling on about something I don't know about. All I can say is that the playoff chances have pretty much gone to 0. But we'll see what we can talk about next week. I'm just going to be trying to look positive. No matter what, I'm going to root for us to win, give us a better record, give our guys some good stats, let them feel good about themselves as we head into the next season. I'll have some videos come about issues on our team, like what happened to Joe Brady, quarterback position in the future. But I'll see you guys when I make those videos, and I'll see you guys next week. Goodbye.